Thank you. Yay, I'm live. I'm live. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I'm going to start tonight by taking makeup off. I've had this makeup on all day long. I am ready to get it off. Using up the last little bit of this micellar water. Welcome, welcome, everybody, to Sunday Night Skin Treats. This is the place where we do skincare, beauty, makeup. We talk about what's going on in our lives, chit chat, hang out, catch up. And I do a mask giveaway every Sunday night. Plus, we do unboxings, unbaggings, hauls, all that kind of stuff. So that way you all can see what's out there and whether or not it's worth your money. I used a tubing mascara today, but it's one of those ones that stays on really good. So you have to kind of work at it to get it off. Anyway, it's been storming here. Y'all let me know when you come on. Say hello. Let me know you're here. And if there's a problem with the picture, let me know if it's pixelating or whatever. I want to make sure that the picture's good. The lighting is a bit different than what it normally is. I'm using a different type of a ring light tonight, along with my regular ring light. But anyway, it's just like this little hand mirror kind of thing. And anyway, it seems to be okay. It's just not the greatest. But I do have my other ring light charged up and ready to go. So Sweet Pay's not wanting to sit in my arms, I don't think, tonight. She's restless because it's raining. And she's torn. She don't know whether she wants to hide underneath the covers or sit in somebody's lap or go sit beside the bathtub or hide under the furniture. She's restless. Anyway, I'm just taking the makeup off because I'm ready to get this off. I could have taken it off before I came on, but anyway, I like to start my live streams sometimes with the skincare. So part of that routine is, of course, taking makeup off. So you'll have to let me know if it's storming where you're at, or do you have a good internet connection? Can you see me good? I feel like I need that other ring light. I may just go ahead and plug it up. The more light, the better. So howdy, hey neighbor, come on in, say hello. We took naps this afternoon so that we could stay up a little while tonight. I didn't have on a whole lot of complexion products. Let me plug this light up. I still have a little bit left. Anywho, we will keep that for another time. Whoop, there went my cord. Set that down right there. Let's see if I can't get some better light on the subject. You want to plug up the here's the cord to the iPad if you want to charge it. Take advantage of this time. That's fine. Plug this up. There we go. Let there be light. I like this light. This came from Lorella. That's better. All right, let me shut this one down. Get balanced lighting. Okay, I have removed the makeup. I woke up this morning, y'all. My eyes were so dry. I put Visine in my eyes and, tried to get some moisture, and they just burned and burned all day long. And then when I took a nap, they felt a little bit better. So I think it's just a lack of rest or something. I don't know. But we will see. We will see. Okay. Let me get into this. We've got the Kokie Cosmetics mystery bag for May. Really pretty blue bag. I'm excited to see what's in it. I've got plans for more content if you all feel like getting in here and hanging in here with me. This is a $27 mystery bag. They do this, I believe, every month. I don't order it every month, but I do like to order it. So here lately, since I'm no longer getting the look fantastic, I wanted to, supplement my content with another bag. And I may cancel. If I cancel something, I definitely will be keeping this. Ooh, what is this? Alleviate and Repair Tiger Grass Extract. It's a soothing serum. Cool. Yes, a serum. Okay, so tiger grass extract. Let's see what it says. Tiger grass extract increases moisture and stimulates collagen production that minimizes the appearance of scars, aging, and oxidative stress. Its anti-inflammatory properties alleviate sensitive, irritated skin by reducing redness and leaving the skin soothed. So yay, tiger grass, y'all. Awesome. Awesome product. This is this subscription, well, it's not really a subscription. It's you have to get on there and order it every time on their website. But anyway, they have in the bag there's usually 5 products, 5 full-size products from their site. Anyway, I'm going to throw this box away. Let's see what else do we have here. Liquid highlighter. Ooh, that looks pretty and promising. By the way, last week's winner was Michelle Rickard, and I did mail out her package, and I don't think she's received it yet, but hopefully she will soon. Okay, there's a mascara, Volume and Lengthening Mascara from Kokie Cosmetics. Happy to try that out. And then we have the Metallic Brown number 512 Retractable Kohl Eyeliner. Super pretty. Hey, Yvette. How long you been here? I'm unbagging this Kokie Cosmetics mystery bag. Anyway, it's a brown retractable eyeliner, really pretty, smooth and creamy, and it's a metallic brown. Number 512 is the number. Okay, and then the last thing in here is the metallic. The Duo Metallic eyeshadows. Let me hang on to that little bag. So while I open this up, I'll recap on what you've missed. I got the tiger grass extract serum, which soothes and helps with stimulation of collagen production. It's moisturizing, and it also helps minimize the appearance of scars, aging, and oxidative stress. Any kind of redness or irritation, it helps to soothe that as well. And then the second thing I pulled out was this liquid highlighter. It comes in one of those little dropper type bottles. That is going to be fun. Love the makeup. Then a lengthening and voluming mascara made in Italy. Super excited about trying a new mascara. Don't know if it's going to be waterproof. You never know with some of these mascaras until you actually try them. And then the kohl eyeliner in this metallic brown color, number 512 metallic brown. There's the swatch on that. Really creamy, really nice metallic brown. And then this Duo Metallic eyeshadow in the color Night Star, which looks like a black or a charcoal gray. So anyway, there's a safety seal here. So let's sing the safety seal song, and then I will open it up and we will swatch it. Sing with me now. Safety seal, safety seal. We like it when the products have a safety seal. Yay, safety seal. You didn't want to sing? My husband's right here. He's usually in the bed. But since we took naps, he's staying up. But I have a feeling he's not going to stay up too much longer. He's tired from working hard this week. He had to work today, and that's an extra day in a row. You know what I mean? Instead of working 5 days in a row, he worked 6 days in a row. But he's off for the next 2 days, so true. I like mascara that's not waterproof. It seemed harder to take off. Yeah, waterproof can be difficult to take off. That's why I like my. This looks like a navy blue. Does that look blue to you? So this top one's a cream. You can kind of see little shiny drops like it's been kind of sweating a little bit. Let's check it out. I like these type of shadows because, ooh, now see when you put it on your hand, it looks black. Anyway, you can put the powder on top of the cream, and intensify the look. That's gorgeous. Black there's many types of black. There's black that has different color undertones, and this one is blue. Yeah, he is tired. The only plans that we have for Memorial Day is I want to grill out. We haven't fired up the grill yet. And I want to make some potato salad and, just have a really nice meal. And he'll probably do some things around here. I don't think he's going to be mowing the grass, though, because it has rained all day. So, especially tomorrow, I don't think there's going to be any grass mowing going on around here tomorrow. And but we're not going anywhere, or no one's coming over here or anything like that. These uh, they're hard to open, you have to like put your fingernail up underneath there, I'm always afraid I'm going to bust a nail. So let me use my scissors. Get that pointed tip underneath there. And the powder comes, it's like a dispenser with little holes. I don't know if you can see those holes. And then there's like this little sponge thing, which to me, the sponge is not necessary. But some people might be able, want to use it. So anyway, there's a plastic cover here and I got to peel it off. I have a gold one like this, one of these duo metallic eyeshadows in gold, and it is absolutely beautiful. There is a plastic cover lid that you can pull up if you want to. It's loose. It's so if you pull it up, you got to be careful or you're going to have a mess. So I'm not doing that. I'm just going to shake some out into the cap and just stick my finger in it. Look at that. And then I'm going to put it right over that cream. Just so you can see. Look at that. That is intense. All right, let me swatch it by itself. To me, the combination is better than just one of them by themselves. So this is the loose shadow by itself, and then this is on top of the cream. So this loose shadow almost looks like it has brown undertones. Hmm. Interesting. Very nice though. Hey Megan, how you doing? Sweet Pea's doing good. She had a spell this week with her health, and I think it was her side was aching or something. But one morning when I woke up, to pet her and go through the morning routine like we usually do, she yelped like, "Don't touch me there!" And she was in pain like that for about 3 days. And I think it was, how those vaccinations have medicine that's time released. She's sensitive to those vaccinations, those rabies vaccinations. And I think that was a time release, you know, thing that was going on. Anyway, it caused her to kind of just not want to, she wasn't really able to jump like she usually does. One day, she just practically slept all day. She didn't get up on her pillow like she likes to do on the back of the couch. She just stayed right beside me and let me baby her. Look at that. So anyway, other than that, though, I mean, she bounced right back, but I'm concerned. Those vaccinations, and rabies vaccinations are the law. And they reminded me of that when I called to complain at the vet office. And I mean, that 1 year vaccination that she had when they first gave it to her, she broke out and she had this really bad reaction. It was almost like um, I don't know how to explain it. It was a rash that turned into sores because it itched so bad. She scratched and scratched and scratched, and she was miserable. Absolutely. Hey, Sylvia, how are you doing? Anyway, those vaccinations are something else. So, anyway, I told him at the vet office, I mean, she almost died. I mean, that's how sick she was when she first got it. And they have two different formulas. There's a 1 year vaccination, and then there's one that lasts for 3 years. And the one that lasts for 3 years didn't cause a reaction like the 1 year did, as far as her skin, and being all tore up and everything, but it caused her side to ache and ache for several days, and you couldn't hardly touch her. And that's the way this week was. It was anyway. I went on about that long enough. Thanks for asking, though. Anyway, I you just have to pray. I mean, what can you do? Pray for the poor dog. Feel sorry for her. All right, I'm going to put all the makeup back in this little bag, and I'll carry it over there to my makeup station. I'm going to keep the serum right here, though, and we'll try it tonight. Yeah, but she's doing better other than the rain. I love you. She's just looking straight at me. So, but anyway, other than that, we had a really good week. You're doing okay, done with work for the summer. So what does that mean? You're home for rest of the summer? Like a summer vacation? All right, I'm going to use some of this snail mucin essence. It's nice. Your family gets you all summer long. And you can go places and do things and go swimming and have fun. And do all the things you don't have time for. So, what's new with y'all? What's new with you? Can y'all tell I dermaplaned? Oh my gosh, that tool made my skin so smooth. I can't wait to use it again. You can use it once a week. Okay, let's use some of this serum. I don't have red skin right now, but if it helps produce collagen, I'm all for it. So I'm just going to use one dropper, and we will. Ooh, there's a slip to it. It feels slippery. You want some? My husband looks like he's bored out of his mind. Well, he's just tired. That's all it is. See, normally he gets up at 1:30 in the morning. So in the evenings, about 4 o'clock, he'll go back there and he'll read for a while, and then he'll, settle down and go to sleep. And he'll wake up about 1:15 or 1:30 and go to work. So long about Sunday afternoon, he's been on that schedule for so long, it's like his body just wants to go to bed. So anyway, he went to bed this afternoon and took a couple hour nap, and we got up and ate a grilled cheese sandwich, and ever since then it's just been like chill mode. I may be leaving New York for good. Me and my sister's going to look for a house in Miami. Her daughter is living there now. Oh my gosh. So what would y'all do? Stay with her daughter for a while until you can get a place, or you going to find a place and then move, or what? I understand. Tired of New York, tired of the city. Head to the beach. It'll be wonderful. Okay, I'm going to let all that soak in, and I'm going to get into this box, y'all. I've got this Odenseye box. And I never did take the plastic off the packages, to check out the palettes and the shadows and stuff. And I think there were three, it looked like three palettes. Two of them are eyeshadow palettes. And then there's this third one here, which is a bit smaller. And I think this may be like a Z palette. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's start with the eyeshadows. I don't know if I could live in New York. I'm so used to being in Tennessee. I did grow up in Detroit, Michigan for the first 10 years of my life, and there's, cement sidewalks and city streets and all that kind of thing. But then when I was 10, my father, he moved us to Tennessee. And ever since then, it's like country life, lots of landscape, lots of trees and grass and hills and streams, fishing streams and lakes and rivers. Well, in July, hey, Michelle, how are you doing? In July, we're going to look at a few houses, and then if we like them, we'll get stuff ready here first. There you go. Get your ducks in a row and then go. They say New York is the city that never sleeps. Is that true, Yvette? That's right. Michelle's down there. Here in the country, it's quieter. Of course, we live right here in town, and you still hear sirens, and the helicopter flies, across from Jackson to the hospital here and back and forth. So you hear that on occasion, but for the most part, it's relatively quiet. A light amount of traffic, really, at any given time, and that's always nice. Yeah, we got lots of rain today too, Michelle. In fact, it's been raining off and on all day long. I'm just opening up these boxes, taking the plastic off and using my scissors and just opening stuff up, and that way I can show you all this box from Odenseye. If you missed the Kokie Cosmetics unboxing at the first part of the live stream, you can catch that on the replay. Is it hot in Miami? Is it in the 90s? I imagine. You trying to hit the Dollar Tree? Okay. You and that Dollar Tree girl. Yeah, that's what this is, y'all. This is a Z palette. So in this box, I don't know if y'all saw the unboxing, there were several of these single eyeshadows. So I'm glad that they sent, I think there's 5 of them. I'm glad they sent the Z palette to put them in. So that's cool. So we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Milo's enjoying his trip. Oh, that sweet dog. He's just happy to wherever he's at, whatever he's doing. Sweet Pea's a homebody. She's the most comfortable and the happiest when she's at home and when I'm at home with her. I don't know if she really likes to be in the car too much. Really about the only time she gets in the car is when we have to take her to the pet sitter or to the vet, which means she's going to be away from me. So she may associate the car with, being away from me. I don't know. Did he do good? That's a sweet boy. That's a sweet baby boy. All right, we're gonna save these. Let me keep them in the box for right now. Let's just go through what I've got open. Okay, we're gonna start with the Odenseye Shadows Blusher. Here's what the box looks like. It's I can't tell. It looks, when you look at it from afar, you think it's some kind of animal or something, but it's a lady's face, and there's like wings around her face. But anyway, there's her face right there, and all that holographic shine. That's the logo. So anyway, let's check out this blusher. The boxes are pretty. I mean, really pretty. Okay, it comes in one of these like cardboard protectors. Ooh. Check out the compact, y'all. So this is Radiant Flame, number S101. Shiny. We like shiny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Will you take a look at that color? Doesn't that look pigmented? It's like a coral red. And there's a plastic protector. Isn't it gorgeous? And the same embossing is the on the blush. Can y'all see that? That is so pretty. Well, I got to stick my finger in it. So let's check it out. Oh. So for all you medium to dark skin ladies, here is a blush for you. With me, I will have to probably use a very light, fluffy brush and pick it up in the most diffused way and blend it out. So, but I'm blending it with my finger, and there's what it looks like. Such a gorgeous pink. Does that not scream summer? Mm-hmm. Love the compact. Love the packaging and the compact. Wow. Wowzers. And that's what's left on my finger. You can see kind of a sheen there. I think for my complexion, because it is a warm pink color, it'll be really, really pretty. But I'm just going to have to use a light touch Okay, and this other one is the Odenseye Solomane 2 Moonlight Feel Highlighter. Very pigmented. But like I said, when you're darker skinned, medium to darker skinned, you need something that's pigmented. Too many things come in such light shades that you know, it's hard to find colors that are suitable, that are going to show up. And it's nothing more frustrating than to buy something or get something and then you can't use it. All right, here's the packaging on the highlighter. Similar to the other one, except it's purple. So for all you purple lovers, this highlighter is called H107 Moon Tears. It says it's a blusher, but the box says it's a highlighter. So let's see. I think it's a highlighter. It's kind of a purple, metallic, grayish, shiny, sparkly, lots of sparkles, lots of sparkles. Can y'all see all them sparkles? Can you see all them sparkles? Here, let me turn this down. Look, with the low lights. Ooh. Gorgeousness. Okay, let me swatch this. So those sparkles that are on top there is just a sparkle coating, and then you get to the product underneath it. And there's lots of pink in there, really light pink. Let me turn the low lights on again. Well, it's like there's all the light went. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. Mm-hmm. Love the packaging. Love the color. It's 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 got a purple undertone to it, and there's lots of pink and like silvery, glittery, you know, shimmery, metallic particles. But when you look at it, like right now, the angle that I'm looking at it, you can really see all that pink goodness. But it's for the most part, it's like a really light pastel kind of a color. Okay, let me wipe this stuff off. Y'all, this blush is not here to play. I mean, it is not here to play. I'm trying to wipe it off with this makeup wipe, and there's still color there. I just hope that the highlighter is not going to like put glitter particles everywhere. I hope it stays in the spot that you put it. Now, this is not Kokie. This is Odenseye. I did the Kokie Cosmetics unboxing already, and if you missed it, you can catch it on the replay. All right, there's a couple of lip glosses here. The Mighty Monster Shine Lip Gloss. It's Odenseye with Annette Oberstad. There's the packaging on that. This is a company from the Netherlands, y'all. Here's the component. Plastic. Ooh. We have to put some on. Gorgeous. That's pretty. That would look good on just about everybody. Hello. We see you, Odenseye. This was a $75 box. And I got 5 single eyeshadows with the Z palette, the blush, the highlighter, 2 lip glosses, and then 2 eyeshadow palettes. That's what came in it. All right, this one here is called Tina. Odenseye Fancy Face Shine Lip Gloss. And the name of it is Tina. And there's the color on that, the component. Ooh, this is pretty. Let me swatch it on the back of my hand. Wow, what a bright orange. Gorgeous. That's gorgeous. So these lip glosses are pigmented. There's plenty of color. I know it is a pretty orange. I just want to take this other one off now and try on the orange. So when you move across the country like that, are you going to keep a lot of your stuff? Or are you going to sell it before you go and then get new stuff once you get there? And are you going to rent a truck or a U-Haul, or how are you going to do this? Wow. It's very pretty. Most of the stuff you gave to Goodwill. Oh, you're moving. You definitely doing it. You already gave all your stuff to Goodwill. So, put a peach colored blush with this and a warm eyeshadow look. Bam. You gave makeup and skincare to your daughters. You're working 2 jobs just to save up the money to go. Okay, let's check out these palettes, y'all. This is the Stone and Rock palette. There's the packaging. It's very whimsical type packaging. There's the lady's face. Oh, this is all of her hair right there. There's a lot of crime and stuff in New York, I would imagine. But there is in Miami too. Okay, there's a protective cover and a mirror. And let me just use this box and cover the mirror up and show you. Look at all these yummy greens. Y'all, I'm in green heaven. You helped your sister move, Sylvia? Imagine the Goodwill makes some money because they get tons of stuff donated and then they turn right around and, get it ready to sell. I've never really gotten anything free from the Goodwill. Have y'all? Okay. Wow, that is pretty. All right, let's swatch these. Pigmented white. And this is like a shimmery kind of a white, like a pea green. And then a shimmer green. So there's the first four. These two are mattes. So two mattes and two shimmers. All right, let's go on with the next four. Ooh, that dark green. There's a shimmery green. It's kind of a different kind of a green. Got these like mossy greens. And here's a pretty gold. Look at that. This is a pretty color story, y'all. I love greens. I think greens with and blues, bluish greens. I gotta get another wipe here, y'all. That other one had black eyeshadow and stuff all over it. I purchased some nice lamps selling for over 100 for 30. All I had to do was a $2 replacement part at Home Depot. It was a score. They looked brand new and the lampshades were spotless. See, that's the thing. Some people who don't know how to fix things, they're just like, get rid of it. They don't even bother. All right, and then we have like this kind of a brownish, a greenish brown color. I like shades like that. It's kind of like a dark mustard. Then we have like this greenish bronze shimmer. That's one thing about these olivey type greens. They just work so well on eyeshadow looks. Look at that. Holy moly, will you look at that shimmer? You got nails on today for church? Can't type. That's how I feel about playing the piano with nails on. I'm like, whoops, I hit a wrong note, y'all. Sorry. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Gorgeousness. All right, three more out of this palette. There's some green in that, but it's definitely a brownish green. Then we have like a black shimmer. There's some green undertones in it. And then just a solid black. So lights, darks, everything's in this palette. Let me just swatch these up here. Well, if you can't create a lot of looks with these colors, I just don't know about you. I'm telling you what, y'all, this stirs my creativity up. Lots of neutrals, lots of neutrals. Oh my goodness. All these shimmers. That gold shimmer, the one that's in the middle of the palette, right there. Sorry, I don't mean to glare, y'all. That gold right there, there's a softness to it. And see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this one right here. That one right there. There's a softness to it. It's got um there's a brilliance because of that soft formula. Can y'all see that? That gold shine right there. That one. That's going to be a popular color for me out of the palette. And I love a good gold, with greens. Wow, I'm really happy with this palette. I had no idea what kind of colors to expect because I'm not that familiar with their products, to be honest. I have a whole box full of them, but I just haven't used them. And I need to start pulling some stuff out, for like palette promenade and what have you. So, and I find that once I order something like from a certain brand and it comes in a box that I have a tendency to keep it in that box. And once things are tucked away or set aside in a box like that, I don't reach for them as much as I do other products that are like sitting out. I have to be intentional. Okay, then we have this palette here called the Spring Dragon. So I would imagine there's some pastels and stuff in here. So let's check it out. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but there's like a sparkle in her eye. It's really pretty. Oh, yeah, these are pastels for sure. Okay, there's an oval shaped mirror. Let me bend it back. These palettes do bend back all the way, by the way. So lots of pretty pastels in this one. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to clear my throat like that. Let me wipe all this off. Yeah, Miss Wavy like the ocean, you would like this dark green palette the way you like dark colors. You would really like these dark shades. Use an eyeshadow primer, y'all, if you get them, especially with those darker shades, because look, there's a residue that stays behind. Gonna have to pick that up with some micellar water. I like the palette because it does have dark shades in it, but there are some light ones and there are some neutrals, and of course that dark green and the black, you can use as an eyeliner. You saw an eye primer in the Dollar Tree? I'm using the wipes tonight. I got one from Appeal Cosmetics. It's kind of it clear like, and I tried it today, and it worked okay. It's hydrating eyeshadow primer, and it worked okay. It's not really opaque like to cover the veins on your eyes, but there is it does lighten up the skin tone somewhat, and it hydrates the eyes too, so that's good. All right, let's swatch this one. There's 2 mattes and 1 shimmer on each row. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And there's really only one dark shade in this palette, and it is like a medium to dark brown. So it's definitely a spring palette. But the pigment's there. Look at that. That's that lime green. And here's the shimmer next to it. And there's some embossing on a couple of shades. There's a really pretty peach. You like the yellow? Oh, yeah. I like pastels, y'all. I think that they look good on my skin tone. Okay, there's a yellow. There's the yellow. And there's like a purplish pink shimmer. And then we have, it's a gold, it's like a satin finish. So there's a bit of a sheen there. It's kind of a peachy gold. These are so light that you have to wipe your fingers off to, you know, keep from transferring colors into from one pan to the next. All right, and then we have like a pink, like a salmon pink kind of a shimmer. And then a lavender matte. Very pretty. The the mattes are kind of like they look like chalk almost. I mean, they don't feel that dry, but I'm just saying the shades are very, I don't know what I'm saying. They look like colored chalk. That lavender is pretty. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You should have seen me today. It was a ball shape. Oh, I like those. You can go apply them. Yeah. Without using, I mean, you can put it on with the applicator, and then after that, you can take your finger and just tap it in. Yeah, Michelle, I was on the struggle bus today. I was filming a look for Wednesday's singles cruise collab. Oh my goodness. I messed up. I did something that didn't look good. I had to fix it on camera. I messed up on my I had to fix 2 or 3 things today. But anyway, I filmed it all. Y'all can I'm very real. And there's that dark brown there at the end. So very light pastel colors. The shimmers are gorgeous. This would even make a good companion palette. Like you could do a dark eye look and use these lighter shades as transition colors and use the shimmers on the lids. Mm-hmm. Are you still there? I touched something. My screen minimized. Okay, let me wipe these off. I I try I try to, include those moments in my videos because I know I'm not the only one that makes mistakes with makeup, and you need to learn how to fix them without having to go in the bathroom and wash everything off and start all over. So I captured that on film today. So I'm hoping that's going to be of some value. Anyway, I'm trying to think positive about it. So what do y'all think? That's a really pretty little palette. Love those shimmers, especially. I have other palettes that are pastel that the shades aren't quite like these. These are unique. And I mean, those pastel palettes that I have yellow, they have, peach, they have pink, they have lavender, they have light green, they have light blue. But this is different. Anyway, I'll have to compare them. I'll have to pull some. Like I've got one from BH Cosmetics that I absolutely love. There's another one from Juvia's Place that I absolutely love. And I just need to get them out and just sit and think, as I touch them and play with them and, um, just compare them. Okay, I've got 5 singles here that's going to go in the Z palette. These cute little boxes, y'all. So anyway, I got to pull the plastic and stuff off. Well, I don't know if it was. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see how the video goes, what kind of response I get in the comments and, you know. And if people don't say anything about that really helping them or whatever, I could have spliced it out, you know what I mean, when I was editing. You like Juvia's? I do too. So there's 5 of these singles here. Wouldn't y'all like to go to the Netherlands one day? Switzerland, the Netherlands. Some of those, I wouldn't want to go in the dead of winter though, because it seems like it would be really, really cold. And the older I get, the less I like cold weather. All right, I'm going to open up these little boxes and then we'll swatch these. This last winter, y'all, my feet stayed so cold that I seriously got on Amazon looking for some like really thick socks that or house shoes that were battery operated that keep your feet warm. You know what I'm talking about? Foot warming type footwear. And I was seriously considering it, and I may do it for this next winter because my feet were freezing. We live in an older house, and I don't think there's very much insulation underneath the house for the flooring. And even though we have carpet, it's older carpet, and it's not the best condition either. And it's thin. It's extremely hot there. In the winter, I'm sure it is right now. I mean, it's warm here. It's 67 degrees right now, and it's been raining all day. Okay, I got to be careful here because once I open these packages, see what I mean? It's just a single eyeshadow. So let me get this Z palette out, and I'm going to swatch them. I'm going to pop them in the Z palette, and then I'll swatch them because I want to make sure that I don't drop these and break them. And I'm sure Odenseye has more colors, more single eyeshadow colors. This is called EBA V006. And it's on the back of the box, but it's also underneath the pan. So I'm going to throw the box away. It's 90 degrees in the wintertime where you are at. Oh my gosh. But you don't live there. You're vacationing. But yeah, Florida's hot. You're talking about needing some SPF. I cannot. I burn so easily. I cannot live without SPF when we go to Florida. I'm serious. And I have to guard myself when we go swimming. To like swim for an hour, and it can't be like high noon. It needs to be like 10 o'clock in the morning or 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? The rest of the time I'm in the shade. Okay, this one is called Jewel Shine, and it's like a really pretty peach. And then we have a gold. It's kind of a orangey kind of a gold. It's got some green shimmers in it too. So this will be a good shimmer to go with the greens. You don't know how to swim? My husband doesn't either. So the sunscreen that I use when we go to Florida, it has to be a minimum of SPF 45. Even when I have a tan, I still have to use SPF 45. Well, this package is hard to open. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to drop it or pop it out. So, if you don't know how to swim, do you actually get in the ocean or do you just like stay in the pool or like waist high or, what do you do? That those waves are sometimes strong. They can knock your knees down. That is really pretty, y'all. All right, set that right there. Yeah, there's some good ones out there, some good SPFs. Okay, this is another, it's like another orange, another type of orange though. It's got lots of shimmer in it. You stay in the shallow water in the ocean. Do you know how to swim, Yvette? That just popped right out. I caught it though. It's kind of a red with like a gold shimmer. There's a lot of pink in it too. It's a duochrome. Let me set it. Let me set it side by side with this other one so you can see the difference. And it's real subtle right here in this lighting. I want to take it and put it next to the green. Boy, the magnets on these are strong. Okay, so that's how I have them arranged right now. And then there's a fifth one that came. When they do something like this, when they send stuff like this, I, I'm I'm a completionist, I think. Anyway, I just want to fill up rest of the Z palette. Makes me want to order singles from them. Oh, good, another matte. This matte is like a light bluish gray kind of color. And the name of it, I think it has like some mint green in it. But anyway, it's called Vigo. V009 Vigo. So let me set that matte right up there. So 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. All right, let's swatch them. Let's swatch these mattes. That's pretty. And that's pretty too. Scheduled to move before Thanksgiving. That'll be good. That way you'll be there for the holidays. Yeah, it for a big move like that, there's tons to do. You know, not just packing and, shifting all your stuff, but there's paperwork, regarding all of your um, the transfer of your mail, your bills, you know, everybody you do business with. Okay, this is the orange one. This is the gold one. Ooh, look at that. And this is the pinky orange one. Ta-da! So I think those shimmers are all going to look good with the green. And the other shadows that I, received also. So there you go. My little Z palette. Super cute. Now see, if I leave all that stuff in that box right there, when it comes time for me to do a look for my singles collab, because I have singles like in a bag ready to go, there's like, I got 3 bags of singles now, plus some individuals that came in a box from ColourPop. But anyway, I have all those gathered together. So unless I put this Z palette with all of that, I'll forget about it. And I just, do what's easiest. Let's reach for what's right in front of me. Taking a plane for our second trip, we're driving, and my brother is taking us the second time. And that way he can just drop you off and drive back. So, what are you going to do for a vehicle? Or is he going to drive your car? Do you have a car? I'm being nosy. We're curious, Janae. We're curious about like your logistics. My sister's scared to drive that long. Yeah, without a man, I mean, if you have a little bit of problems, mechanically, I mean, you're at the mercy of whatever mechanic, is close to where you're at. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm ready to do this giveaway. I don't like very many more getting. I'm at 1,480 something. I don't like much at all. So anyway, within the last month, I've gained 10 new subscribers. So I'm hoping in, this next month or by the 4th of July, I will be at that 1,500 mark and I can hold this giveaway and unload some products. My sister has a car there already. Plus her daughter lives there and drives. That's good. I drove from Nashville to Dallas or Irving, Texas, which is right outside of Dallas. 783 miles by myself when I was younger. I would never do that now. Just make sure the car has a front end alignment or you'll wear your tires out. Anyway, it took me like 12 hours because I was crazy. I drove like 80 miles an hour or something stupid like that. All right, let me use this eye cream from Creme de la Cube. I'm going to put a little eye cream on. Y'all, my eyes have been really bothering me this week, especially today. Commercial. I'm just going to let this soak in. I like this eye cream, y'all. It's nice and um, it reflects light, and it's nice and creamy and kind of, you know, kind of on the heavy side. Not really heavy, but you know what I'm saying, rich. That Tatcha moisturizer, y'all, that I got as a boost item a couple months ago, y'all, that stuff is so effective on dry skin, and it doesn't take much at all. So if my skin's feeling really dry, I put it on at night before I go to bed, especially right here around the sides of my face, and all the whole next day, my skin is hydrated. So, but see how that helps the circles, the purple circles. Okay. This is an overnight mask from Dew of the Gods. It's a retinol mask. It's called Filla, and you just put it on and wear it like a moisturizer. It's retractable, and I messed it up, so I'm going to try to use my finger and smooth it out. And I'm just going to pop some and rub it in. And try to smooth this out where I messed it up. So it smells really good. It's got like a mentholatum kind of a scent, and I meant to say that this eye cream, y'all, the way it does your eyes, it'd really be good for the daytime. I need to move it over there to the daytime station. This is my nighttime station. Oh, this feels so good. It's very comforting. It's almost like a therapeutic kind of a scent. You know, it's very invigorating and it just relaxes you. Just smell it and do it a god, y'all. Fantastic brand. Love it. So that's the thing about having combination skin is that, you know, you want to hydrate the places that need hydration, but then the places that are kind of oily, like, you know, if you hydrate there as much as you do like the dry places, then it's just going to help promote, you know. So what I do is I do a bulk of my hydration, heavy hydration at night, and then in the morning, you know, I can wash my face because I wake up with oil pooled up around my nose and, you know, around my mouth and stuff. And right here, I get clogged pores somewhat. Not bad, but somewhat. Anyway, this eye right here, y'all, is so dry. It is so dry. Okay, I'm going to do a giveaway for those of you that are here. And just type me in the comments. And we're going to get this going. Janae and Wavy like the ocean. Megan, are you still here? What about you, Sylvia? Sylvia just won a giveaway. Did y'all see that over on Instagram? Really nice giveaway, too. There's four people in the chat. So two of you are signing up for the giveaway, and the other two are kind of hanging in the background, which is fine. I understand. You feel like you've already got enough. You want to let somebody else win. I figured you still were, Sylvia. Just hanging out. That eye cream, y'all, is really nice. I need to move that to my daytime station. My daughter confiscated half the box. Oh my gosh. You were eating? I know. That's all I want to do these days is eat. I'm watching all these food videos, and you think I was starving to death or something? It's crazy. Okay, last call for anyone that wants to sign up for the giveaway. I know you are, Sylvia. You're so generous. It's too hot to eat. Bless your heart. All right. I got you. I got you, Wavy. You're in here. All right. Let me have a drum roll, please. There's only two of you, but I'm going to shake this bag up and do the drawing. So your chances are 50-50 tonight. Okay, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm picking the first one that my hand touches. Ah, it's wavy like the ocean. All right, Michelle, you are the winner. Congratulations. I had leftover Hawaiian barbecue. Oh, doesn't that sound lovely? That sounds awesome. All right, let me type this in here. Michelle. Well, how long are you going to be in Florida? Till June the 6th. Do you want me to wait and mail it when you come back? I mean, I can get it ready and have it, ready to mail whenever you text me. That's another couple weeks. Okay. And that way it won't pile up in your mailbox and, you won't have to have anybody pick up your mail or anything. That's what I'll do. I'll do it in a couple weeks. I mean, I'll get the package ready, like I was going to mail it this Friday, but, I'll just have it sitting on standby. And I can mail it like 2 weeks from this coming Friday or something like that. See, today's the 25th. So the 6th is, what day of the week is the 6th on? It's a Friday, yeah. So I could actually mail it on the 6th. Okay, that's what I'll do then. All right, I'm going to put some cuticle cream on and then we're going to call it a night. I've held y'all for an hour and a half. It's fun doing swatches though. And then, of course, the Kokie Cosmetics mystery bag. It was pretty good. And I used that serum. It's very hydrating, really nice serum. And That black eyeshadow, that duo metallic black eyeshadow is really nice. So I'll have to try the other things. Right now, I've got like a dozen mascaras that I haven't tried. They're just sitting there waiting on me. Do y'all know how long it takes to use up a tube of mascara? And it's the new apartment that you gave to me. Yes, the new apartment address. Yes, I have that in my DMs. So, anyway, yeah, you like the dark shadows for the dark eyes. I understand. Okay, I just put my little pomade cuticle cream on, and I think that's about all the skincare I'm going to do tonight. I feel like that this Dew of the Gods nighttime mask takes can take the place of like a moisturizer. So I put on the serum, and then I did the essence first, and then I put on the serum, and then I did the eye cream, and then I put on that mask. So that's plenty of skincare. Your eyes attack you there. The pollen count, it's been kind of high this spring. We had green dust all over the place on our front porch, and we had to, we had to scrub the porch and the furniture and everything. Kisses for Sweet Pea. Okay, I will. She's settled right now, so I think the rain is. It's still cloudy outside, and it has cooled off a little bit at 67 degrees here right now. But I do believe that the thunderstorm is over with for the evening. At least I hope it is. I got the new L'Oreal Glow Stick highlighter. I think you told me that. That's awesome. Tiger grass, y'all. It's made in Korea. It's Korean skincare. That's the thing about Kokie Cosmetics. They do their products are affordable, but they're good quality. That's why I like them. You never heard of that brand? It's like they're online, Kokie Cosmetics. That you can find them on Instagram too. And their hashtag is follow the elephant. Or you can look it up like use the at sign at Kokie Cosmetics. Or you can just Google it. Google Kokie Cosmetics. Anyway, they have nice products. I like everything that they have. And they have awesome nail polish. I don't know if y'all like to do your nails at home or what. I do my own nails. I don't wear false nails. They make my real nails. False nails make my real nails chip and peel and break. So, but I have been known to wear them. In fact, I had acrylics for a long time when I was in the restaurant business. I used to go once every 2 weeks and get a fill and do all that. Okay, y'all. That is all of my content for tonight. It's nice chatting with you guys, hearing all the plans, seeing what's happening. All right. So, y'all use your mascara and I'll use mine. We'll see if we can't get some empties going, huh? All right. Listen, y'all take care. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with me. Y'all be blessed this week. I love you. I pray for you. I appreciate y'all. Yes, we're going to make potato salad and fire up the grill. Hopefully the weather will let us fire up the grill. So anyway, cook some hamburgers and hot dogs or some ribs or something. Yum. Terry's off for the next 2 days, so that's what we're hoping to do. We've got some fresh corn on the cob, about 4 ears. So we'll make some baked beans and potato salad to go with all that. All right. I'm talking about food. See what I mean? That's all. I'm obsessed. Oh, you're going to go to brunch? That sounds fun. You don't cook, you don't clean, you just eat and enjoy. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you tomorrow for Mask Monday. Good night.